Okay, are you ready, guys? Are we ready for confession time? I know, my mom's made the cutest presentation because this fucking effort is it's so cute. I wonder if these are gonna be good. Apparently there's 60 of them. I'm an unc watching Sakura streams. Is this really a confession? I had a thing for my English teacher in my last year of high school. Unfortunately, they were gay. What? Unfortunately, they were gay? You dead ass a minor, the fuck? Wait, that's actually scary. I don't think I've ever found my teachers like attractive at all. Teachers are pretty fucking old. Like they're old. Actually, I do have this story and I think I've told it on stream before. Not when I was in high school, but at my high school, there was this like student who like ran away with like one of the teachers. So this is kind of what it reminds me of. Cause like, how do you have a crush on your teacher? I don't really remember the context of it, but it's like, yeah, this teacher was like fully married and everything, and he just ran away with the student. Someone in chat said English teachers, but in my mind, I feel like not even English teachers. I feel like it's always the science teachers. I think the science teachers are weird. It's the science teachers and the gym teachers. Fucking weird ass people. I swear. There's never a normal science teacher. Your English teacher got caught using cocaine? What the? What? I accidentally spilled water in the ground and blamed my sister. My dad slipped and opened his head. He's still in the hospital. Okay, when I read the first part, I was like, I accidentally spilled water on the ground and blamed my sister. I'm thinking like, this story is gonna talk about someone being grounded. Like, this is gonna be some mild story. What the fuck do you mean that your dad slipped, cracked his head open, and he's in the hospital and you blame that on your sister? I'm not gonna lie though. This is some sibling ass shit to do. You can't tell me I'm wrong. If you have a sibling, yeah, this little sister's definitely the younger one too, for sure. I've had a crush on this girl that is my cousin's friend and now mine for years now, but I've never told her, and seen her go through multiple relationships. I still like her, but I feel like I missed my chance. Oh my God, bro. I swear to God. Here's the thing. People who do this piss me off. Dead ass. I don't know why, but why are you like this? Like, you dead ass typed a confession into a Google form, but you can't tell her yourself. It makes me so mad because there's so many people like this. They could literally be in a relationship and they're probably so down bad for someone. Like, how have you seen this person in multiple relationships for years and you've never told them you like them? But then it also makes me wonder, do you actually like them or is it just lust? Because why aren't you saying anything? Do you know what I mean? Why don't you say something? Why are we not trying to say something? The fuck? It actually makes me mad. Like, when people do this, it makes me mad. Like, it almost makes me want to tell the other person for them. Like, who cares if they don't like you back? This road ends bad, does it? To value friendship? If you like your friend, it's already GG's. Like, there's no... Can you return from that? I don't even need my in-ears in. I don't know why I'm wearing them right now. How do you be friends with somebody you like and, like, not look at them differently? Like, I feel like that's sad. I don't know. Like, can you actually, like, what are you doing? This pisses me off. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing, Mystical. The friendship's tainted. The friendship's already fucking tainted at this point. Dead ass. Pain of rejection or pain of regret? Facts. So just deal with the pain of rejection. Why not just get rejected? No? I hate people like this. Oh, am I supposed to be giving advice? I feel like I'm just being a fucking hater right now. My advice to you, go tell her. Oh shit, whoops. I'm roasting you, I'm sorry. Hopefully you're watching this and that makes you go tell her. Because why wouldn't you tell her? Go tell her. Do you really have that much to lose? This is your cousin's friend. Do you know what I mean? It's not that serious. Because, like, also, you've liked her and she's had multiple relationships and you hang around her while she's been in those relationships. So just tell her if she's single, period. But this person hasn't mentioned if the girl's in a relationship again or not. Because if she's in a relationship again, then don't do it. But I feel like that's weird. Like, you're friends with someone you like. I feel like that doesn't end good. How can you even be friends with someone you like? You're basically lying to them. Are you even friends? Are you dead ass even friends? Nah, that's not even a friend. I don't get it. How can you like someone and not tell them? And you've known them for years. Like, you're actually dead ass just making yourself miserable. Either you tell them and you get rejected, or you stop being friends with them. Because, bro, imagine just being friends with someone you like. Oh my God, how much of a stab would that actually be? If you were friends with somebody you liked and you just saw them like date other people in front of you. I would probably just shoot myself. Like, I'm assuming this person's only like this girl. Never's like doesn't like anyone else during the whole time. Only like this girl. Bro, dead ass. You like this person for this many years, please just go fucking tell them. Or you're a bitch. Once someone in my school had them things, you know, thrown on the... What? What the fuck is them things, bro? Once someone in my school had them things you throw on the floor. Oh, the things you throw on the floor. Like the little sticky things? Once someone in my school had them things you throw on the floor and they made a sound, but no one knew I had them, and I threw on in my class and the kid got blamed and shipped off to boarding school. What? My fucking head hurts. Oh, the poppers. Oh my God, the ones that have the is it gunpowder? The ones that you throw and it goes the ones? They're like in a little box. Once someone in my school had them things you throw on the floor and they make a sound, but no one knew I had them, and I threw them on. I threw on in my class and the kid got blamed and shipped off to boarding school. Bro, this person, this hurts my head straight up. I'm done. Can I say I just baited almost 50 people from the Sakuras to check their Snap? I'm confused what this is either. But thank you for sending people to my Snapchat, period. When I was really young, I used to piss on the floor right next to the toilet. And when my parents would find it, I would tell them it was the dog. And they would get mad at my dog. And I kept doing it for like 3 months. I don't even know why. I just didn't want to pee in the toilet. Bro, what? This is my viewer? Nah, y'all, you really the pissiest. Ew. Oh my God, how old were you? People say kids be doing this, but I'm like, wait, kids be doing this? Actually, I have a story. I have a weird one of, oh my God, this is a Mika fan. When I was younger, I think I told the story one time. This just reminded me of like, I really wanted to dye my hair, but I think I was too young, or I don't think I wasn't allowed, because I feel like my parents really let me express myself. Like if I wanted to get piercings that were within reason, or like do my hair or my nails or anything. But for some reason, I loved to fuck around as a kid. Like I was always doing so much random bullshit. So instead of going and buying bleach hair dye, I thought that bleach, like Clorox bleach in a jug, was the same thing because they were both called bleach. So I took the jug of bleach and I put it in a cup, and I took my hair out, like I pulled big chunks out, and I would dip it in Clorox bleach, and I would take a hair straightener and run the hair straightener through my head, and the fumes would be going off. Like the washroom would reek like bleach, and I'd be going slowly putting it through my hair. It's like it's making that burning, crackling sound. And it would be like just burning the fuck. There's like steam coming off my hair, but it's dead ass, like straight up Clorox fumes. And I was in this tiny bathroom, and I remember my mom would be like, "What's that smell?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I just cleaned the washroom." But I really wanted to like dye my hair. So I just dyed my hair with legitimate Clorox bleach. I don't know if this equates to the same thing, because I will say kids do weird shit, but I'm like, is this the same thing? Because I wasn't pissing in weird places. Did it work? It did. It lightened my hair. It didn't go completely blonde, but it went like, you know when you're younger and you would see people in like elementary school and middle school, and they would have like a balayage, but they would have like brown hair, and the balayage would be like orangey blonde. It was like that. So it wasn't like a good blonde. It was a little fucked up. But balayage. Balayage is like when the top of your hair is dark, but the ends are done. And it's like blended. Like ombre. Ombre kind of. Does anyone know what an ombre is? So this kind of reminds me of that. This reminds me of like, oh my God, I don't know if I should tell this story. I dead ass shit in a shed one time. But like, it was Kari's like lake house shed. in a fucking bucket. I need to know if Corey's awake because it reminds me of this. I randomly had this thought. I dead ass chat had like the worst diarrhea of my life. And I really needed to shit. We had a little bit too much juice. So I didn't want to walk up the hill because her lake house is like house, hill, and then flat area that's like on the front of the lake. Yeah, I shit in a bucket. And then another time we were on the lake. We were out paddleboarding in the middle of the lake. And I really had to go, okay? Guys, it was dead ass turtling out of my ass. Like, I had to shit. Instead of going all the way back, we went into, like, the forest. I need to stop telling my shit stories. Basically, I took a shit in the forest. Guys, let's just say I eat fiber, and I have to shit a lot. Sometimes, I don't know what is going on. I feel like I always have to shit in the most inconvenient places and inconvenient times, okay? Corey has dead ass seen the craziest shit of me. Not literally the shit, but like she's been there when I've had to shit. I've never shit in a pool. I've only pissed in a pool, okay? Actually, when we were in the Airbnb in Hawaii, we were all in the water. It was me, Kaide, Tyson, and Jason. And Kaide and Tyson got out of the water. And I really had to pee. And I forgot that I was in the pool. And I peed. And then I realized I peed in the pool that everyone was going to go swimming in. Wait, no, Tyson was standing there. It was Tyson, Jason, and me. And Kaide had already gone inside. And then I go, Tyson. And he goes, what? And I go, I totally forgot that we're not in the ocean. And I just peed myself. And he's like, I'm telling on you. And I was like, Tyson, don't tell on me. That was the end of that. Next story. I don't want to read this out because I don't want this zoomed in on my face, people thinking that I did this. But this is fucking insane. I guess a viewer used a boiled chicken breast as a sex toy. Here's the thing. If you use a boiled chicken breast as a sex toy and put it up your vagina, would it not just shred the chicken in your vagina and then you pull it out and it would just be the bone and you would just have chicken inside of your vagina? Girl, it was a dude. Oh, so he fucked a chicken breast? Oh, it was the breast. I don't know why I was thinking it was a wing. So this dude dead ass shredded the chicken with his dick. Like, he boiled a chicken breast. Was it organic, at least? He takes it. It's chicken breast. Ooh, that's really skinny. He takes a chicken breast is like this. And he puts dick in between it and fucked the chicken breast. I unknowingly got an STD from a hookup. And before I knew that I had contracted it, I used one of my friend of a friend's toothbrush at a hotel one time because I forgot my own and now they have the same STD and are confused how they got it. Do I tell them that it was me that gave it to them even though I'm only 95% sure it was me, not 100% sure it was me who gave it to them because they already have it, so is there a point of me confessing? Bro. Okay, let me just say one thing. Using a friend of a friend's toothbrush is fucking insane. I would use less than 5 people's toothbrush that I know, okay? But a friend of a friend's toothbrush? Also, mind you guys, at a hotel, you know you can go beep, 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 pick up the phone in the hotel room and go, hello, can you please send a toothbrush up to my room? Toothbrushes are free at hotels. Bro. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't hook up with strangers. Okay? What do you even do? Guys, you can't get STDs from sharing toothbrushes, just letting y'all know. Yes, you can. If somebody has oral herpes and somebody brushed their teeth, you can get oral herpes from somebody else. Am I tripping? I swear to God. No? There's no way. Because here's the thing. If someone has an open sore or like an STD and they brush their teeth, it's like it scratches your gums. So it'll go in your blood, into your body. Or if you have like a cut near your face or a cut when you're washing, My confession is that in my high school, I spent 2 years in love with one of my best friend's girlfriends. It always made me feel guilty, but I never made a move until the last few days before summer break when I finally told her how I felt. After that, neither of them spoke to me again, but I felt like I had to say it. The fuck? You do not have to say shit. What? How do you... Okay, here's the thing. People like this... I genuinely don't believe people like this, like, understand. Like, no way this person's genuinely had a relationship and is, like, understands the concept of loving someone. Because how are you genuinely in love with someone that has a partner in a completely other relationship and is giving you zero attention? That is dead ass just lust. Also, like, what? Like, that's not even real. It's like a crush. Also, like, maybe it's like obsession. Yeah, maybe it's just like, bro, I swear to God, people just be throwing the word love around. Like, how the fuck are you in love with your best friend's girlfriend for 2 years? No fucking wonder they did not speak to you after that. Bro, I have a gambling addiction. Oh my God, bro. Okay guys, I used to have a baby addiction to arcade games in Japan. And this kind of reminds me of this because it's kind of like a gamble for if you get something good. Obviously, I'm not putting fucking 20,000 on black, okay? I remember every summertime when I would go to Japan, my great grandma would give us like a monthly allowance or like allowance for the 2 months. And I would go to the arcade and they would have these big machines. And it's like this like clear it's like this clear dome, and then inside is like this like little platform, and then like these wings that wing off of it. So it's like an X and then a platform in the middle. And they're the type of machines that like the wings like push inside and out. So when you pay for it, if your like item happens to like fall off the platform, you get it. So I would spend so much money on those. I would go to the claw machines at the arcades hoping that I could get the ones that I wanted. But the big ones with the domes would be like $1 or like $5 or whatever. And it would be like lots of like little plastic gems hovering around. And then they would have like these tiny little like gum boxes, and they would be like stacked. And they would have like tiny little keychains, but a lot of the time you just get a ton of plastic gems. And I remember always leaving with lots of plastic gems, and I would always put them in my bag. Like, I would waste so much money when I would go to Japan when I was a little kid. And I would like go to the summer festivals, and I would get like, they do these little balloons and they fill them with a little bit of water, and they put a string on it with a little loop on it, and you put the loop on your finger and you bounce it. That was the type of bullshit I would buy, and it'd be like $5. So that for with our gambling just reminds me of the fucking arcade. But dead ass, like, just stop gambling. Just stop, you know? I'm in college and I just don't go. My mom low-key forced this on me, but I want to make her proud. Like, I'm 100% undiagnosed and college isn't for me. I don't really know what to do. Undiagnosed with what? What is this supposed to mean? Guys, my brain hurts reading these confessions. Next time, can you guys use proper grammar? Undiagnosed mental health? I wonder. I would put $1 million on this, saying that this person has Asian parents, bro. Because college ain't for everybody. I mean, if I was you, here's the thing. If I was you and I was getting my school paid for, and this is best case scenario, and it was a good degree and had mental health issues, I would finish the school while going to therapy. And if my parents were paying for this, I don't know if I already mentioned that. And I would finish the degree and then just do what I want to do, that I'm passionate about. But if I'm going to school and my parents are going to be avoidant towards my mental health, and I'm having to pay for it by myself, and I don't want to do it, I'd say fuck them and don't go. But like, if everything's paid for, then you could just get a degree, go to therapy, and then do what you're passionate about either, because then you have a degree and you have a fallback plan if you want to do something else. But like, if you're the one paying for it and you're just getting forced into it, then I wouldn't do it. I secretly paid off my parents' mortgage without telling them. When they tried to make their next payment, the bank told them their house was already paid in full, which they thought was a glitch. This is a cute confession. What the fuck? That's actually so cute. Aw. Chat saying this gotta be Dan. I spent thousands of dollars on my ex-girlfriend and bought her a Birkin Is it crazy that I asked for everything back and whatever she didn't give to me, I charged her? She cheated, by the way. I thought everything was fine until she cheated, by the way. Here's the thing. If she didn't cheat, I don't think it's fair to ask for things back because it's a gift. But because she cheated, low-key just burned the whole town down. I've been skipping almost all my uni classes and I've been to like 10 lectures in the past year. My parents think that I'm going to almost every class and would get very mad if I told them. My grades and everything are pretty good, so personally, I don't think it's an issue. It's fine. I graduated high school with over 100 absences. If you're going and your grades are fine, then you're fine. Guess what? It's all good. We're not reading that. I used to be so addicted to gambling that I sold my feet pics just so I could bet and lose all my money. That was 2 years ago and I'll never do it again. Well, I mean, you made money off of your toes, so like good for you, I guess. Guys, did I tell you that my wiki feet rating went down from a 5 to a 4.89 and then also got mad at me because I accidentally put little black marks on her couch because my feet were dirty from walking on the ground and then I guess it smudged onto her white couch. I want to ask out this one girl at my college on a date, but I'm worried about getting rejected. Doesn't hurt to try, right? Period. Go fucking ask her. I mean, first thing I would say is like, I need to know more about the scenario because here's the thing. If you ask her and she's like completely not into you, you might get rejected. But if you guys talk for a little bit and you text a little bit, hang out a little bit casually, and then ask her on a date, maybe it's better because you don't come on too strong. But if you guys are like already like friends and kind of flirting a little bit, kind of talking a little bit, then ask her out on the date. That's what I would do. But you could tell her you're interested in her. I think that would be a good start. During 2022 NFT crypto craze, I turned $200 into 4.5 million USD and then lost it all during the crash. I still owe back taxes on the initial profit and I'm pretty fucked for the time being. Bro. File for bankruptcy, right? If you file for bankruptcy, doesn't your credit get slashed for like 5 years? And then you can't have a credit card? Deadass, I would just file for bankruptcy. Oh, how much is it? 4.5 mil USD? You're probably supposed to pay 45% in taxes. So like 2 mil? File for bankruptcy, deadass. Okay. Bro, why is everyone in love with their friends? I'm in love with one of my close friends. But I know he doesn't feel the same anymore. Oh my god, bro. Isn't it natural? No, it's not natural to have a crush on all your friends and be in love with all of your friends. Hello? I've known him for 4 years, but we haven't talked in a month because I'm trying to distance myself now. And I miss him, but I know it's for the best. Okay, I want to know where it went wrong. Chat, next time I do these, can you guys give me like every single detail? Fully spill all the tea? Because my mom's dead ass will literally just put this into a Google slide. Like, I don't know who you are, but I want to know everything about your life. Like, I genuinely want to know everything. Like, can I know all the details? Why do you guys not talk after knowing him for 4 years? What do you mean you're in love with him, but he doesn't feel the same way anymore? Why does he not feel the same way anymore? This confession is too small, okay? I really like, why the fuck does everyone just like someone or love someone? Like, I really like someone, but I don't pursue relationships because I see it as a distraction from my career goals and will never have time for anyone in my younger years. I fear it'll be too late by the time I'm satisfied. In my opinion, if you really like someone, yeah, people really got love interests in my chat. Maybe that's why people were so into the Sakura era. It's starting to make a lot of sense. But I feel like if you really like someone and you have career goals and they're a good person for you, surely you can make it work. If they're the right person, honestly, you could just see, because here's the thing, you know? Oh my god, but when you're older, it'll be harder. Actually, my mom told me this. My mom's like, when you're young, the dating pool is massive and you have all these options and there's so many people and you have so many ways to meet people and no one's married. Everyone's single. Like, not everyone's single, but a good chunk of people are single. And then she's like, by the time you get older and if you like end up divorced or like don't find someone, then it's really hard. That's what my mom always says to me. My mom's like always has grilled into me. My mom's like, the person you marry is literally the most important decision, like one of the most important decisions of your life. So like dead ass, if you're young and you're worried that when you're really late, like when you're really old, it'll be too late to find someone. I feel like if the person you really like is a good person, you can make it work. No? I feel like that makes sense. And if this person doesn't value your career goals, in a sense where I'm feeling like it would be like, I don't know, they want you to hang out with them over like do your work, then they're not the right person for you, because the person that's with you would want to see you succeed in the things that you want. So like you could try, but you also have to pick what's most important to you in your life. And I also think sometimes you have to be selfish. If you really want your career more than anything, and even giving the slightest amount of attention to someone else is totally gonna steer you off from getting exactly what you want, then you have to pick what's more important to you. Once my friend pissed me off as a kid, so I peed inside of his shower. I was about 7 years old. I also peed a little bit in his shampoo as well. He still doesn't know. Bruh. That's funny as hell. Now, low-key, this reminds me of when Kaide was being a fucking bitch when we were younger, and I stuck her fucking toothbrush in the toilet bowl, and then I felt bad, so I rinsed it off. And then I got really mad at her because she wouldn't let me hang out with her or be in her room, or she like stretched my shirt and stained it or something. So I grabbed a big wad of Vaseline and rubbed it all over her door handle. I've never watched anime and I think it's cringe. You know what? I don't watch anime, but I don't think it's cringe. Anime's not cringe. I think sometimes like it's perceived as like a certain type of way to people who are not tapped in, but I feel like that's any show or like genre. Like not everyone is gonna like everything, and I think that's okay. I literally get like, I feel like I get dogged on for not liking anime, but I'll never drag anyone else for liking anime. Like I totally understand how it's good, but like my brain capacity cannot lock in and watch a show and read subtitles. Like my brain dead ass does not work that fast. Like it's not working for me. Like the only time I can do it is for like really short series that are super like the climax of the show is good. So like Chainsaw Man and Orange. Like I loved Orange. I think I watched it in like 3 days. That one was so good. Watch dubbed. Bro, if I watch dubbed, I'm gonna get dogged on for watching dubbed. Accidentally? Oh. Bro, this fucking dead ass not real. I accidentally cheated on my girlfriend, bro. Oh, no. What do you mean you accidentally? Like, how the fuck? Oops, it was just an accident. My lips touched her lips and I made out with her. Whoopsie daisy. The fuck? That shit is not an accident. Shit, my face went into hers and I grabbed her face and stuck my tongue down her throat. Whoops, it was an accident. Bro, what the fuck? I accidentally, I can't even read this seriously. I accidentally cheated on my girlfriend and made out with another girl while really drunk. I feel guilty as fuck all the time, but will never tell her because she'll never trust me again if I do. Oh, hell no. I say you tell her and see what happens. I used my ex-girlfriend's car to drive to her best friend's house, and then I accidentally fucked up the bumper, but she never found out it was me. Bro, I deadass read this and thought it was about to say I accidentally fucked her. Bro, this almost went in a horrifying direction of this story. I'm not even kidding. I deadass thought that this guy used his ex-girlfriend's car and then fucking fucked this person's best friend, bro. Why are you using your ex-girlfriend's car to drive to her best friend's house? Period. What the fuck are you doing at her best friend's house? The fuck? And then you fucked up her bumper too? Bro, you deadass left this bitch in the mud. What are you doing? Bye.
Hi, chat.
I'm doing viewer confessions right now. A lot of my viewers have shit and piss stories, and they're all in love with their friends.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's not,
Okay, you gotta just fucking big ball it confess like I did.
That's what I said, right?
Because here's
Never.
the thing.
Don't do it.
Yes, you
Never,
should.
never give
Yes,
up
you
your-
should. No, you should. Because here's the thing. The worst it will say is, like, okay, actually, it's not only no. They could be like, ooh, ew, no. But, fuck it, you get over it. You live life. You're like, I don't know what, 20s or younger even?
Period.
You're gonna live until you're like 80. Who the fuck cares?
Don't do it. Never do it.
Do it. Don't listen
Do
to
it.
York.
Draw 20 cards or be vulnerable. Nah, I got 20 cards in my hand.
Be vulnerable. Toss the whole
Never
fucking
be
deck
vulnerable.
out.
Never, ever.
Nah.
Toss the deck out. Tell me why I'm shitting on the toilet and this comes up.
Sakura with the 12. Nobody loves you like I love.
I deadass. I literally sent that to Jason. I sent it to Jason. And I was like, I sent it to him. I go, I do not remember this, but that's funny. He's like, that's fucking insane. Bro, is that not funny as fuck? I went on a date with a guy who took me out to a restaurant. When we got to the restaurant, he tried to get in a parking spot and failed miserably. It took him 5 minutes to fix his parking. And he was raging while doing it, which gave me a really huge ick. After a couple of minutes in the restaurant, I called my friend and pretended to go to the bathroom to escape. This is dead ass funny. 5 minutes to fix his parking and then started raging is so icky. Here's the thing. If you don't know how to park, that's okay, but why are we raging? I actually get that because like, imagine you're like on date vibes, right? And you're like seeing some guy and they're trying to park and they just start freaking out because they can't park. I've never had that happen before. Also, yeah, if he's raging, Margot is right. Early red flag. Because if he's raging over parking, this bitch is raging over parking. What the fuck else is he gonna rage at? This is a parking spot. Like, damn. Yes. A long one. This summer, I went to my parents' childhood country. They immigrated when they were younger. Got to see a lot of family again, close cousins and less related ones, grandpas, grandmas, uncles, etc. I also talked to a girl who is my dad's cousin, but I treat her basically like my cousin because we're the same age. We had fun with I see where this is going already. We had fun with each other talking about life. I wouldn't say it to her at the time because I thought she might find it weird, but she looked really good. Sweet home Alabama. Then honestly, I don't know. I had been in the country for a month and was down bad. And there's hardly any Wi-Fi there. And I touched myself thinking about her. Oh my God, what are you doing? Oh. Ah! What do you mean? Oh my God, Kari's sleeping. At some point, we're in the village my parents were born in. And in that village, the houses are pretty small. There isn't much space. So we end up sleeping with 4 people in each room. The girl I was talking about sleeps in the same room as me. At some point, me and that cousin were left alone in I just saw sex. Left alone in that room. There was a party outside. And one way or another, we low-key get horny. We get low-key horny. And I get to telling her how I touch myself to her. A cringe, I know. I don't know why I addressed it. And then we ended up having sex. That's a story. I had sex with my cousin. Honest impression, after the fact, I felt weird. And I don't know how it will be once I go back there. If it will be awkward or anything. Never spoke to her since I left. Nobody found out and it'll probably stay that way. Now this is called a confession. So what would a dad's cousin be? That would be a cousin is your parents, siblings, children. Second aunt. Are they related? Dad's cousin. Are they related though? I'm confused. That's so weird. I found out my girlfriend was cheating on me, so I ended up sleeping with her cousin. Turns out they were both in on it, and the reason why the cousin slept with me was to see if I was good in bed because my girlfriend said I was horrible in bed. Bro, what? This is crazy. First of all, the girlfriend cheated. Second of all, the girlfriend told her cousin that her boyfriend was bad in bed and then got them to sleep together to see if her cousin was right about the boyfriend being bad in bed. This is crazy. Where are you guys meeting these people? I mean, you slept with her cousin. Like, that weird as hell. I mean, she cheated on you. She's weird as hell. She's fucking insane as hell. But you weird. She crazy, but you weird. My girl complains that I don't communicate with her enough. I don't like texting too much, but she likes to text me throughout the day. I feel suffocated. How do I tell her I need space without hurting her feelings? I would say if she's texting you, if you guys see each other frequently and she's not texting you about like updates or like things she's excited about, it's just like really random and you need your space, then communicate that with her. Because I do understand not liking texting. Oh my God, somebody in chat just said airplane mode. That's fucking insane. Gave up my career to help out my sister who became a single mom due to an abusive and deadbeat partner. I was scared of my sister's safety and my niece, but my career was dragging me away into the opposite direction. I made the decision to take a step back and stay with my sister to help her raise my niece. It's been roughly 3 years now, and it looks like she found someone she can lean on and is a lot happier. Regret stalked my back occasionally, but seeing and hearing my niece's laughter pushes them back. My sister has no knowledge of my sacrifice, and knowing her, she would be filled with guilt, so I just bury it away. I'm now making my way back, working my way up. I mean, W fucking sibling, period. I'm sure you helped her more than she will ever realize, because I definitely have never been in a situation like this because I do not have a kid. And I've never been in this situation. But I'm sure having your sibling to help you is really nice. And then it must be hard having to like build your way back up to work after having to quit and not be doing the same thing after 3 years. But sometimes that's kind of just the way she goes. Once in second grade, someone was on the monkey bars and they were hanging on it. I pulled down their pants and their underwear came off and I ran away and they never knew it was me. What the fuck? I'm hoping that you apologized, because that's genuinely mortifying. At the start of this year, I was at a really low point in my life. I dropped out of school, lost my job, got kicked out of my house, and I just felt completely useless and directionless. There were nights when I thought about ending everything. Even the night before, I randomly came across clips from your prom getting ready stream on TikTok. I decided to tune in, and honestly, that was the best decision I've... Guys, I'm about to get my period. Now was not the time. I decided to tune in, and honestly, that was the best decision I've made in a long time. Your streams, I'm gonna cry. Stop. You guys can't send me this type of stuff. I'm about to get my period, okay? The cramps were kicking in yesterday already. Aw. I hate crying on stream. Bro. I need a tissue paper. Stupid fucking period. L period, bro. L fucking period. The more I read, I can't. Stop. Whoever did this was actually, this is the sweetest thing. I hope this person is doing good. This makes me so sad. But like happy for this person because like, bitch, I'm always crying on stream. Damn, okay? Oh my God. I'm proud of whoever this person is. This person is been through shit. Damn. I actually legit have the best community. But I know mental health is difficult. I refuse to cry with my camera on. I hope this person is doing well. I know what it feels like to work and do something where the field is male dominated. And I also know what it feels like to be kicked out. And and to have mental health issues. I mean, I legit took 2 days off because I was like super anxious about stuff and just needed time off. But I think it's good that people like learn to stop caring about what other people think, because fuck the haters. Period. Okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna cry. I used to crop dust people on purpose, especially people I didn't like. I'd make it seem like they did it to others around them. Bro, that's actually deadass so funny. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I hear the word crop dust, I just think of my lovely little Jason. Bro, guys, I swear to God, Jason is a fucking crop duster, okay? What's crop dust? Crop dust is when you fart and it just fucking fills the air, but you do it. You fart, but you walk away. So people just walk into your fart. Or you like fart in a vicinity of someone else. You do that too. I really don't, because my farts don't stink. I'm not even kidding. Yesterday, I was like, Jason, let's take a picture. So we went to take a picture in the mirror, and I looked at Jason and I go, did you just fart? And he goes, yeah. And I go, why the fuck do you keep doing this? Because he dead ass just keeps farting in my vicinity when we're dead ass standing somewhere. And that same day, we were at Aritzia and we're standing in line to pay, and I just smell fucking fart, and I looked at him and I was like, Jason, I was like, Jason. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, did you just fart? And he goes, yeah. Bro, he dead ass just farts everywhere. I'm not even kidding. He just farts all the time in public and just crop dust the fuck out of me. I swear to God, he's not real. And y'all say I crop dusted Asta, okay? Guess what? My farts don't smell, okay? How long into a relationship until you can crop dust your partner? Bro, I'm actually mad because Jason's farts smell like terrible. And I never get a bad fart that I could just crop dust it back. I deadass have like no ammo. Just wait, guys. I'm gonna start eating a fuck ton of eggs and just crop dust the fuck out of him.